Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Saturday workout. We're going to do another Murph prep workout. This one is labeled "No One Is Coming," right? And it is from a common sentiment in the either military preparedness community that we need to be our own first line of defense towards whatever is coming after us, and do not count on family, the government, friends, etc., anyone coming to save you, because at the end of the day, we are the people that we have to rely on, right? So that is the point of this style of workout. The mental toughness that we're trying to develop in everyone who trains here is that we are our own first responders, okay? So let's get into the workout today. We'll start with a 600-meter jog, and then we're coming back for 2 rounds through band pull-apart. Sorry, not the mini band, the full-size band. And this is just a flat band pull apart. Go until it touches your chest, and I want you to get used to the feel of I'm pulling on something and then the band is touching my chest. And that's gonna be a theme today with the pull up, all right? Next one is 8 reps of a mini band, forearm wall slides, okay? So now I'm gonna have the band, I'm gonna have my thumbs pointed at me, and I'm gonna try to keep my elbows and my hands as shoulder width apart, all right? And then I'm just standing at the wall, sliding my forearms up, my forehead to touch the wall, okay? So again, elbows and hands shoulder width overhead, okay? It's a little external rotator cuff warm-up exercise. And then next 2 will be seal press and then slow cat-cows from the ground. So this is all just some spine warm-up, abdominal warm-up. Gentle press into the seal position, 20 seconds, and then 4 slow cat-cows, like so. Just loosen your back up a little bit. Don't push into any kind of bad pain. Just gently move those vertebrae relative to one another. All right, and then the last thing is just movement practice and warm up. So 3 movements: chest bar pull-ups, push-ups, and squats. This is a workout that, if you want to do it with a vest, you can do it with the vest. If you're training for Murph with the vest, 20 pounds for the guys, 14 pounds for the ladies. But the trick for today is chest to bar pull-ups. So whatever version of the pull-up that we do, we want it to be a little bit higher, kind of like deficit push-ups, right? We're trying to increase the range of motion relative to what we normally do. So normally it's just get my chin over the bar. And today it's going to be some portion of your bony upper body, right? From the sternum all the way up to the collarbones needs to physically contact the bar. And I want to hear it like touch the bar at a minimum. If it's a jumping pull-up, if it's a banded pull-up, if it is like your feet stay on the ground the entire time and you're using an adjustable pull-up bar. But we want to emphasize that additional range of motion, right? And not just say like, oh, it's chest towards the bar. It's actually chest touching the bar. And you will find that it gets those muscles in a way that it does not normally target them, even though it's the exact same movement pattern as a regular pull-up. That little bit of extra movement targets pieces of the muscle that don't normally get exercised as much on a regular pull-up, and that will help you broadly across the range of motion that we use in that exercise, okay? Next one is push-ups. So again, standard push-up, nothing fancy here. Chest, chin, and thighs to the ground, elbows straight at the top, okay? And then air squats. Again, air squats starting at the top with my knees and hips all the way extended. So I'm standing tall, hips go below the top of my knee, and then squeeze and stand tall again. What we're looking for on this is complete range of motion, okay? So if you don't have a medical reason why you cannot go below parallel, then I would like to see everyone going below parallel. And everybody can go full hip extension at the top. When I'm trying to go fast on squats, a lot of times you'll see this kind of like incomplete hip extension at the top. I kind of float through that top position instead of finding the full lockout position of the hips, which does make it a little bit easier, but it shortchanges you and doesn't get you as good of a workout. So I always say it's better to go a little bit slower on the workout when you're getting that full hip extension or getting that full depth. Happens on the bottom of the push-up, happens on the top of the push-up, right? But hold yourself to a high standard on those range of motion of those basic exercises. And that, a lot of times, is what separates people who get results from the people who kind of stagnate and stay the same, right? Is Who is willing to put in the effort and the time to be detailed and to get the little things right on those basic movements, right? Be a master of the fundamentals, and that will carry you so much further than just getting a slightly better time but shortening your range of motion, right? And then after those air squats, we finish with another set of 30 chest to bar pull-ups, and then we're done. Oh, did I mention the 1 mile run? Sorry, I forgot to mention that. All right, the whole thing's for time. So it's kind of like Murph in that aspect, but it's only half the running, but the pull-ups are much more challenging, okay? All right, and that's it for today. Hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you on Monday.